In this new year, I know many of us are going to be looking at how to change ourselves for the better, and improving or deliberately trying to convey your style might be a goal for you in 2019. So how do you improve and convey your unique style without spending too much money and buying way too many clothes that just clutter up your wardrobe? I wanted to put together a multi-series of videos where in this first part I'll talk about how to think about your wardrobe, your theme, and how to start planning it in the direction that you want to go style-wise. And then part 2 we'll look at different themes for styles. I just want to preface and say that this is based on my experience and my personal style and what I've found works and doesn't work for me, and so it might work differently for you, but I wanted to throw out different ways for you to think about how to focus your style more and inject your personal style, even if you're going to be in a very professional or structured environment where you feel like you just have to wear black and white or uniform outfits. Without having fun with your style and just putting a little bit of you in what you do every day. I'm trying to make this as comprehensive of a guide as possible, but some of these tips might work for you, some of them might not work for you, and that's totally fine. Take what you will. I recommend that you watch a variety of videos so you can get a range of tips that will work for you. This video will be a lot more conceptual, so stick with me and comment below and let me know your thoughts on this series, on different parts that I should do besides what I've talked about so far, and so I can make sure to hit everything that you need. Alright, how to focus your wardrobe for your specific style. Let's go to point 1. First, before you do anything with your existing wardrobe or you go out and buy new clothes, think to yourself, what do you want your style to be known for? This is something I never deeply thought about, but it's really important to know what kind of statement you want to make. We can get down the rabbit hole real fast with this, and I do want to follow up with another video in the future about how to think about themes if you're still having trouble with this first part. But it's important to nail this so that you only get pieces that get you to your style goals. These are 2 important ways to think about it that I've come up with. Love to know in the comments if you have any other ways to think about this. Number 1 is think about what you do regularly. So do you go to the office every day? Do you work at the hospital? Or do you work outside? Are you in construction? This is what you do with the majority of your day where you work, and so a lot of your wardrobe has to be geared towards what you're doing every day for it to be useful, and so you don't end up just using 20% of your closet, throwing on the t-shirt and jeans because it's easy. The other 80%, the fancy stuff that you only wear once or twice, but you don't really get any use. And then secondly, think about what you do for fun. So are you the kind of person that likes to go to parties, you like to go to networking events, you like to go to the club, or do you like to stay in, do you like to play games with friends, watch movies, just talk but in a very informal and quiet and more private atmosphere? Or do you like to go to concerts? Thinking about what you do outside of work is basically thinking about what to do with the other, I'm gonna say like 40% or 30% of your closet. Most of our weeks are working, and then we'll have, leisure time in the weekend. I know that's not the case for everyone, but that is the case for many of us. If you're the type that likes to stay in more and be in an informal setting with friends and family, you don't want to have a ton of cocktail dresses because you're not going to get a lot of wear out of them. If you like going to concerts, I wouldn't suggest only having comfortable outfits such as sweatpants or sweatshirts, because you do want to look a little bit more dressed up for those concerts or going to a club or going to a party. So besides work outfits, what do you do during your fun time that you want to focus the other part of your wardrobe on? Don't worry if this doesn't come to you easily. It's not easy to think about your theme. And my personal style is very eclectic and quirky. It evolves and has been evolving. It's still evolving, and yours will evolve too. But having an overarching theme at least helps you think about, do you need more pants, or do you need more skirts, do you need more tops, or do you need more jewelry because you're going to auctions or networking events and you need to have that in your wardrobe? It's good to define exactly where you want to go style-wise so you can make sure that what you're buying helps you get there. Comment below and let me know what you think your style is right now, or what you think my style is. I'll do a follow-up video more deeply on different styles, and I'll define my style in that video more as well. Number 2, toss out anything from your wardrobe that doesn't get you to your newly defined style goals. So you need to grab yourself one of these, a garbage bag, lay out everything in your closet and throw out anything that will not fit in with your new style. If you have trouble throwing things out, if you feel like you're a hoarder, I would recommend reading, if you haven't yet, Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It will help you appreciate what you don't need and be able to let it go so that you can bring in your new style full force into your wardrobe. And you can feel good that even though you're discarding clothes that aren't going to fit your new style, you can donate them, you can set up an online shop through Poshmark or Depop and sell through there. Or you can sell them in person to a physical kind of thrift shop. You definitely need to make room in your closet and declutter and get rid of what you're not going to be able to pair with your new clothes. So take some time, whether it be during the weekend or during a long vacation, to clean out your closet and get it ready. Number 3 is to think about what types of pieces you don't have enough of to coordinate your clothes. Whenever I go to a store, physical, brick and mortar or online store, I tend to beeline for skirts or the sock section because I love bottoms. And as a result, my closet asymmetrically holds a lot more skirts than tops, and so a lot of times I don't know what to match my skirts with because I don't have enough tops, or the tops I do buy are also kind of crazy and my skirts have crazy patterns already and they just clash, or it's all over the place, or it's not that specific style that I'm going for that day for that specific event. So if you like to use a pen and paper, write down everything that you have in your closet to see, especially if you don't know what you have more of or not enough of, that you need to look for and focus on when you go shopping. To make this process easier for yourself, I would actually recommend that you use Excel on Google Drive or Google's version of Excel and take inventory that way so that you can easily change columns or rows around, delete anything that you don't need, add things, and move things around. What you could be lacking are more basic shirts, or they could be blouses for work, or they could be pants, they could be hats. Maybe you don't do a lot of hairstyles and you prefer to just wear hats. It could be belts, so for more of a simple outfit, to give it a little bit of spice, you can just put a belt on. Balance the excess of whatever you have with getting more of a different category or type of clothing so that you can balance your closet. After you think about what you have too much of in your closet, think about, okay, what do I need basics of? And I bring this up because I definitely tend to go more for statement pieces, thinking, okay, well, I do have some basics in my closet. I didn't deliberately start buying basics until I thought about what I needed in my wardrobe and went out to get them and planned for them when I went to the store. I mean, it's not as fun as looking for, you know, a very sparkly dress to wear or a high-low skirt to wear to a wedding. But that's the foundation that you're going to be building many of your outfits on, especially for work, basics. Now, you don't want your entire wardrobe to be basics because then it has no personality, it's not really you. But to help with those days, especially where you do want to put a little bit more of yourself in an outfit, or you don't want to run into the problem where you can't match a skirt with the top, look at what you need basics of. So for me, I don't have a lot of basic tops, like basic blouses, t-shirts, tank tops. Now whenever I go shopping, I try to laser focus on getting those basics so that I can fill out that part of my wardrobe more. I don't have to worry or freak out too much that I can't match my skirt or shorts or my socks because my tops don't go well at all with them. And I would say it's okay to splurge a little bit on basics because you're going to be wearing them a lot more than your statement pieces, for one, and you want them to last a long time and be made of sturdy material. You really want a solid foundation for your statement pieces to shine and not be overpowered by conflicting elements in your outfit. Unless, you know, you don't mind walking around like a Picasso painting every day. Which if you do, I mean, do you, that's awesome. But not everyone has the luxury, the job, or the means in life to be able to do that every day. So start at the base level, get your basics, and then build up and get to your fancier looks. So you should realize by now that you're not really doing any shopping yet. Well, really the only action you're taking right now is throwing out the unnecessary clothing and pieces in your closet that you're not going to use for your new style. And now we're on to number 5 for planning, and this is to think about easy, fancy pieces that you can quickly incorporate into your wardrobe so that it looks more you, it has your personality. Okay, this sounds very cliche, but I would try to think more out of the box with this. For example, I love stars. I could wear stars every day. I have a few starry statement pieces that I can throw on, and it makes me feel good and happy, and I look stylish. At least I hope I look stylish and not like a walking disaster. I have this golden starry dress that's one piece, and I don't have to worry about matching pants or matching the top because it's just one piece. Maybe think about one piece outfits that you don't have to think about matching any part of it. You just throw it on and you effortlessly fit the style that you're trying to convey. If you have a more girly or airy style, then have more flowery skirts, but have more basic blouses, maybe lace blouses on top that are in an off-white, a gray, or a black, but don't have heavy patterns on them so that you can match what you really love, those flowery skirts. You can get a little bit more crazy with this, as long as your wardrobe doesn't become maybe 90% just statement pieces. Maybe you like to wear neckwear, you like chokers, you like long dangling necklaces, you like mid-length. I think layering necklaces is a very good way to look put together and sophisticated. So I might invest in a few sets of necklaces that you can mix and match together. Have a planned set of those necklaces that you'll wear with all your outfits. And then that will be very you. Those were the basics on how to focus your wardrobe to fit your specific style. This was part 1. For part 2, I'll delve deeper into themes that you can consider incorporating into your wardrobe or making it a piece of your wardrobe. These will just be ideas, they're not set in stone. Some of them are probably not official, but they are styles that can help guide you. I hope you enjoyed this more educational video. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss future parts or other styling, food, or travel videos from me. Alright, get on with your stylish self and have an awesome day. Bye!